Hey everyone, it's great to see you. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different on the channel, and that is an unboxing of my Fanatec CSL Elite PlayStation wheel. I've been looking forward to getting this wheel for a couple of weeks now. It's taken a little bit of time because of Brexit and everything going on in Europe, but I finally got it. So I'm going to show you that in this video and also a little bit about my setup. Remember as well that I've got tons of guides and tutorials, especially on assettocorsa on the channel. So if you do love sim racing, I'd love to have you on board. So click on that subscribe button. And remember guys, if you like the video, do click on that like button. It really helps me out with YouTube. Okay then, let's jump right in then and have a look at this unboxing of this fantastic steering wheel. Here we are then guys, this is freshly delivered. Yesterday this was delivered. So this is the CSL Elite Racing Wheel. It is the PlayStation version because I'm going to use this for my PlayStation 5, the new Gran Turismo when it's here. But also obviously this is PC compatible. This is just the wheel I'm going to look at today. So I'm going to do the pedals on a separate video. So unboxing, I do like how you've got this beats per minute that increases as you open up the different flaps. That's fantastic. And then I'm just going to talk you through what you're going to get inside. So obviously you get instruction manuals. Now I've already looked through these, and actually even though this one said it's in German, there are lots of different languages in there. And then this is great as well, you get loads of Fanatec stickers to put all over your rig if that's what you want. So we'll put that to one side. The next thing that you get, which is pretty cool on these steering wheels, is lots of different button replacement caps to put on your wheel depending on what you're using it for. So you have things like headlights, horn, you have indicators on there, there's even seat adjustments. And then on the back as well, there's another section of these caps. Again, these can all be put on your steering wheel to customize. Then there's an Allen key in there, and there's also a bolt that actually attaches your wheel to the main drive unit. In this box here, we've got, I think this is power cables. Yeah, so this is a power cable, and you've also got a USB cable in there. And there's also a couple of like grommets and washers in there as well, which I think is when you actually do different things with the steering wheel when you're attaching different pieces to it. So we'll just put those to one side too. Next, in this white box here, we've got the power supply. This is a pretty hefty piece of kit. So you just plug the USB cable into the bottom of that, so that's fine. And as I said on the top, it says there for the PlayStation 4. Remember guys, this is PC and PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 bit is actually a chip inside the steering wheel that allows the PlayStation to actually recognize it, so it works. So this is the big part then. This is the actual steering wheel. Now this steering wheel looks absolutely fantastic. As you can see, I've got a G29 attached to my rig at the moment. This is in a different class altogether. Just look at the craftsmanship on there. So I'll just talk you through this steering wheel because it is very cool. The first thing is where you put the hands normally at the 10-2 position. That's kind of a fake leather or a leather piece there. It's Alcantara at the top and bottom, which is really tactile, really cool. Then at the top you've actually got like your rev counter actually built into the wheel. There's also blue stitching that goes around the inside, which is a really nice detail. And then this piece on the front is actually kind of a brushed metal. Again, feels really good. All the buttons, all the little joysticks here, that feels all good. And these are all the button caps that you can change. So at the moment it's set up for PlayStation, but you can do different things there. The switches on the actual gear changes here are really robust, and you can actually hear them click, which is brilliant. And then inside, this is not a quick release steering wheel, but you can remove it, and that actually plugs on, and it's got pins in there and a clamp that goes on the bottom with a bolt that goes into it to attach it. So these steering wheels are interchangeable. They're not quick release though, but they are interchangeable. I'm sure you'll agree that is a really good looking steering wheel, and I can't wait to get started with it. The next piece that's in the box is actually a clamp. So you've got to think about how you're going to clamp or attach this to your rig, because all rigs are different. Now this clamp is really a desk clamp, and I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to actually put directly onto my sim rig with some bolts that actually go through holes attached to the sim rig. But it's still pretty cool to have because most of you may be using this on a desk, I don't know. But it's really useful to have. And then lastly, the big piece that we have to pull out of here, and it is very heavy. I would say this weighs about 3 to 4 kilograms on its own. This is the actual drive unit itself, the base unit, and I'm just going to talk you through that. It's really interesting actually handling this after I've handled the G29. This is completely different. It is in a different league of build quality, the weight that's in it, and the actual quality of components that you've got in it. So let me talk you through a little bit. Now I can actually get this cellophane off here. So the actual finish is brilliant, as you can see here. So this Fanatec piece here is raised and it feels really cool, and it's kind of a brushed aluminium on the front, all metal. You can see the CSL Elite in blue, that's the PlayStation one. So you've got the mode button, which is the PlayStation or PC button, and the power button. And that's all metal, so that whole middle shaft there is metal with a groove on the top, and you can see where the pins go inside of it. You can also see at the top you've got the rev counter piece, the lights, and they are configurable in a lot of games. And at the side it's got like this kind of fake carbon fiber. It's a quite heavy duty plastic, but at the top here as well you can see that there's some vents. That's to let the heat out, because obviously this is going to drive quite a bit of heat with the motors inside. Looking at the ports on the back, then you've got two shifter ports there. You've got a pedal port, you've got a handbrake port, the USB port, and the power port. And then looking on the bottom, and this is really important, you can see that in the center there's a hole for the main bracket if you wanted to put it on, but there's also 3 holes there as well that I'm going to use to attach, and those feet there, they can actually be taken off also. So you've got multiple different ways that you can actually put that on your rig. This is a really cool piece of kit. Now I'm not going to review it at the moment, but I will do a review on the channel. So this is really just an unboxing so you can see what you get in the box. Really cool stuff. So I have also had a few questions about what rig I've actually got here. So let me show you my little rig corner here. So this is all my paraphernalia at the back. That's me karting at the top there. I did a few years in karting, loved it. Lots of old cool games. I love my retro games. This is my Aeon Sim rig, which I really like. It's really robust. Seriously, it is very strong. A piece for my shifter there. I've not got a shifter yet, but I'm going to buy a Fanatec shifter again, I think. That's my G29, which is great, by the way, but I'm just looking for something that's a bit more robust and a better upgrade there. And you see I've got the pedals, my Rode mic, which is pretty cool. Then the screen that I've got there is a 32-inch HD screen, but I'm actually going to put a 40-inch 4K screen on there. I also use this with VR as well. It's really cool. And then underneath as well, I've actually got a sound system installed on this that's not wired up at the moment, and excuse the dust on my speaker there, but I've got a full subwoofer and sound system to go around this, because I am moving soon and I'm going to set that back up. So that is going to be awesome. So it really gives you that surround sound feel as well. And when that boombox is going underneath the seat, fantastic, great rumble on there. So that's my setup anyway for my race rig. I hope that's going to help you then, guys, if you're thinking about upgrading to a Fanatec CSL. It's a great upgrade. I did a bit of research. I think it's the right thing for me, so I'm really excited to use it. Do remember, guys, as well, that there is import charges on these now, especially if you're ordering in the UK, because it's coming from Europe, and that's just the VAT that you have to pay as an import charge. So don't be surprised by that. That gets added on by the delivery company. Thank you for watching, guys, and remember to check out the channel for all that sim racing content. See you soon.